Hey everybody, Tim here with today's review of Doctor Who, story number 64, the last of season 9, The Time Monster. Again, it was so rough, and I feel so bad. It feels like almost like when I was doing my Enterprise reviews. Like, I feel like every review is like, I'm sorry, but I don't like it. And so, I don't know, it's 6 episodes. Maybe that's just the thing. 6 episodes is just too many for me. But for one, the relationship with the Doctor and Joe, I don't like it. And I mean, I get like the first Doctor, William Hartnell, like he kind of had this condescending attitude, but it was for everybody because he was very like grandpa-like. And then when we got to the second Doctor, like I don't know, like I feel like his female companions, like Zoe, was actually more intelligent than Jamie, even though like Jamie's like my favorite companion ever. But like they really promoted females, intelligent females, whereas for the third Doctor, I feel like they've taken a step backwards, and every female character is just written as being stupid, and it really kind of bothers me. And I get it. I mean, it was the 70s, it's a product of its time, whatever, but in this episode specifically, Jo has the line where she's like, I know I'm exceedingly dim, but can you explain it to me? What is that? Like, oh God, it just frustrated me so much. And then like we instantly segue into another scene where this other guy is just talking down to a woman and she says like, why are you mansplaining this to me? And you can even hear a different character go by like, here we go. Like, oh, a woman is thinking she's entitled. And it's like, what is this? Like, it's so difficult to actually get through this with a serious review because it's nothing but the Doctor and everybody else being so chauvinist. So, I don't know, stuff like that just bugs the shit out of me. So a lot of this, by this point, I instantly started checking out. Some of it, like the whole, like the premise is them trying to teleport things. The scene where the Master, like, mimics Lethbridge Stewart's voice. Okay, something we've never seen before, but whatever. The Kronos, or whatever the character's name was, it's a dude in a white bird suit floating around the room screaming. Why? Even by 70s terms, this is bad. Like, just bad. I've said before, the third Doctor reminds me the most of, like, James Bond with Unit and stuff. And at one point they even say, oh, you and your James Bond games. And I was like, okay, so you reference what you're ripping off. I get it. Whatever. The one scene that was kind of interesting to me was the TARDIS in the TARDIS. So, like, the Doctor's TARDIS was in the Master's TARDIS. At the same time, the Master's TARDIS was in the Doctor's TARDIS. So they couldn't really escape. It was actually kind of an interesting concept. But that I really liked. Like the whole premise of like Atlantis being in there, which we've seen Atlantis before. Like in I think it was the second Doctor, where the guy was trying to lift Atlantis off the seafloor. So is this a different Atlantis or what is this? Once again, Doctor Who is not the thing if you want to. If you're all about continuity, just don't even watch Doctor Who. It's not for you. But so the whole like Doctor Who or the whole Atlantis thing, like the crystal, them going into the crystal and like the whole other civilization, I don't know. It was interesting, but I just didn't care. And then by the time we get to the end, we're this like supreme being, and the Doctor's like, let me be in charge of the Master. And she's like, okay. And the Master's like, fuck you, and runs away. And the Doctor's like, don't let him escape. And she's like, you told me to put him in your control, so that's on you. I was like, what is this? Like, what? It's a really bad, like, I drink, and I drink a lot, and even watching this, I'm like, how drunk are these people? Because, damn, like, they're so far out there. So, I don't know, like, I'm really struggling with the third Doctor. Like I said, this is the end of season 9, so there's only 2 more seasons, and then we get into the fourth Doctor, so, like, I'm trying to hold out for that. But yeah, it's definitely rough. So for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think? Am I missing something big? Is this a cultural thing and just me as an American, like I can't grasp it? I don't know, explain this to me, please, because I'm struggling hard with this third Doctor, and my hair is all over the place. So thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for putting up with me for these stories of the third Doctor, because realistically, the third Doctor isn't even my least favorite Doctor. I'll save that for when I get to that one. But thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you guys next time for the 10th anniversary, The Three Doctors.